So in this video, we are going to talk about idioms. Now, what are idioms? Many people get confused between idioms and phrases, words and phrases, and proverbs. So first of all, let us eliminate the confusion over here. Now, what are proverbs? We did discuss in the proverbs section. Proverbs are life saying or advices of some people, some experienced people, some renowned people that counts into proverbs. Okay. Now, what are idioms? Idioms are basically a metaphorical state. When I discuss to you about giving yourself a metaphor, so it itself is a metaphorical activity. So idioms are set of words which create a scenario in a metaphorical way. We are going to discuss that right now. Now, what are phrases? Phrases are again some couple of words or few words attached together to make a particular meaning. Those we call phrases that we would discuss in the other video. So here we are going to discuss about the idioms. Phrases are set of words. Some people also get confused between words and phrases as well. Now words and phrases is nothing again, it's the phrases itself. Phrases are set of words, so again they call it words and phrases as well. So don't get confused anywhere. Just have a clarity. Proverbs are life sayings or advice of some people. Idioms are metaphorical words, metaphorical scenarios we are going to discuss now. Phrases are set of words, combination of words to understand something, and words and phrases fall in the same criteria. Now, one thing I want to clear to you, that is sometimes idioms also fall same category falls into proverbs as well. If you say it is not my cup of tea, it falls into proverb as well, and it falls into idiom as well. It is said by somebody, that's why it is a proverb, but that is a metaphorical scenario. When we connect something to non-living thing, or maybe say any other thing which is not belonging to us, then we say it is idiom. So that's why it falls in both the categories. So need not get confused. Have a clarity, it has been said by somebody, and it also is a metaphorical scenario. That's why it falls into both the categories. Have this clarity and keep moving forward. Don't just jump into the pool of bifurcating like this is proverb, this is idiom. Just understand it and apply it. That's that simple. Okay. Now let me give few example of idioms. Before that, as I said, it is a metaphorical combination of words which is explaining a situation in a metaphorical way by connecting to an animal, bird, non-living thing, or any weird thing which is not related to the particular scenario. That's when we use the idiom. I would give some of the examples right here. That is, for example, blessing in disguise. So something we don't acknowledge that has happened good to us, and we were not looking to it, and it has suddenly happened something amazing with us. So that's when we say it's a blessing in disguise. We were into totally awestruck or maybe not happy state, and something good happened. So that is blessing in disguise. We did not acknowledge it earlier. So this is one of the idioms we can use in any scenario. Okay. The other one I can tell you is hit the sack. Hit the sack or hit the hay. So it is nothing but going to bed early. So I'm so tired today, I'm going to hit the sack now. So instead of going to bed, people use metaphorically idioms, that is hit the sack. Like they are not directly saying, they are saying it metaphorically. So you need to understand at that scenario that they are using the metaphors, not the real words. Okay. Now, why we are doing this, I would tell you why idioms are important. Before that, I want to give you some more examples of it. So, last straw. Last straw in the sense last problem. In the pile of problems, there is only last straw left. That is the only last problem left with me. So, that is the last straw. All right. Now, we would talk about the other one. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. So this is basically a secret revealed. Somebody's secret to be revealed. We use this one. That is, let the cat out of the bag. Let us know what is the behind story or what is somebody's secret, biggest secret. Then we can use this idiom. All right. Now, miss the boat. Likewise, miss the chance. Okay, miss the boat. Again, metaphorically using boat. So, boat is nothing but the chance. Instead of using chance, we are using it metaphorically. All right. Next one I would talk about is reap the harvest. Reap the harvest in the sense the what how do we reap the harvest? We plow in the farm, and many plow like produces happens in the farm itself, and what happens, we reap it, or farmer reaps it, whatever harvest he has done. Maybe he has done harvest of rice, what wheat, or anything whatsoever it is. At the end, when it grows, he or she reaps it. So reap the harvest, it is metaphorically stating in any situation. Like for example, when he cleared his exam, I would give an example of it. When he cleared his exam, he reaped the harvest of all his hard work. So this is how we use the idioms. Reap the harvest. So for this you can see, always whenever there is an idiom metaphorical state, we are using some kind of nouns, pronouns, or maybe action words. So that's why when you want to turn it into V2, V3, verb second form, verb third form, so you should be aware of. That's why I have shared a list of verbs with you, so that you know how to change one base form of the verb to different forms of the verb. So when it is given reap the harvest, you need to make it the past one, because here it is in the past itself. When he cleared his exam, he reaped the harvest. So be careful for this. Don't just stick it. Don't just pick it and stick it in the sentence. You need to change the form of the verb as well if the verb is given. So be careful to it, and use the articles a and the accordingly. So be careful on the all grammatical errors you are going to perform. If you are applying idiom, don't perform any grammatical errors. Okay. So seventh point we are going to discuss, the next idiom is out of the blue. Out of the blue is nothing but unexpectedly. Something which has happened unexpectedly, you did not expect it, and it has happened suddenly. So out of the blue, your parents have come to visit you. Out of the blue, your friends, long lost friends have come to meet you. So this is out of the blue, very unexpectedly, and suddenly it has happened. So that's when we can use the idiom. Now there are many idioms, like around 300 idioms I have given in your notes. So you need to apply it in the sentences. Now I was saying that we are going to talk about why. That why we need to use the idioms. Because many a times people come from the different background, and when we come from the different background, we want to make the conversation interesting, we want to make the conversation very up to the mark, or we do not mean to mind or mean to hurt anybody. So that's why we use idioms. So basically there is one concept called trigger words. So for example, if some of your friends all the time says, if you're in a problem, they always say chill. Next time you get angry, they say, okay, chill. Again, the similar thing happens 4 or 5 times and they say chill. So you get irritated out of it. You might not like it that you are saying the same thing. You don't know my problem. You don't know how much hurt I am. So this is what we call trigger words psychologically. So when we use idioms, we enter into the no touch zone, because everybody doesn't use so frequently idioms in their life. So idioms add the life to the conversation. It doesn't trigger anybody. It doesn't make anybody get too angry or too happy with you, because those words are trigger words through which somebody's emotions comes out so easily. So that's why we take the help of idioms. So from now itself, take the help of idioms whenever you talk to somebody, known, unknown, whatsoever, and you would see a different behavior, different reaction from the other person, because these are the new words to them. They would react to it in a very new way. All right. So utilize and practice the idioms and take the help of it at the max, and use in writing and exam as well. Okay. This way I would meet you in the other video. Thank you.